back.
Run that. All right, that's why I'm trying. Yeah, this song kind of long. I'm trying to get my stuff together.
Okay, yeah, we live now.
Okay, hey, y'all hit that link in the chat room and come on over. I can't. I'm gonna have to go out. I'm gonna try to go back to the other chat room and come back. Just hold tight, man. Okay.
All right, run that song while you gone, Hebrew.
All right, hold on. Thief in the night. He sure was.
Our Lord Yah, praise in the Most High, and His only begotten Son. Long live the King of Kings, Lord of Lords.
Forgive us, Father.
Yahoo, 2017, you're the push.
Have mercy, Abba.
We are warriors, right?
Forgive me for my transgressions.
Swords called to the table.
Have mercy, Abba.
Nothing personal. But doctrine will be tested and sliced.
Play your role, lead your soul with understanding. Fear God, Shema, keep His commandments. Father, Yah, forgive us for all the sinning. This a pure repentance, and He coming like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. It's like a thief in the night. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. Judgment day is coming. And He coming for war.
Father, I have sinned. Wash this blood from my hands. Yeah, I'm far from innocent, but a victim of circumstances. Chances after chances, I admit I fall short a lot. Playing with hellfire, where the worm die. If not that lake is boiling hot, but my soul have no place there. Examine the cards before that dealt, cause Satan never play fair. Scripture tell us beware, conspiracy against the throne. Words from Daniel Solomon, play it safe and stay at home. Strange doctrine on the rise, false prophets I despise. Churches is filled with lies, peep the deceit in their eyes. He have an ear, let him hear the testimony of the wise. Wax bold in this last hour, cause He coming like a thief in the night.
Lead your soul with understanding. Fear God, Shema, keep His commandments. Father, Yah, forgive us for all the sinning. This a pure repentance, and He coming like a thief.
Lord, if I am yours, remember me now. Strengthen me once more.
Your God has abandoned you, Samson.
You are the man who took away my eyes. I am glad of it, for the darkness helps me think.
Your God has deserted you and taken your strength with Him.
No, I can see Him more clearly than ever. He wants me to destroy you all!
It's over, Samson! Stop it! Kill him! No!
Y'all give us a minute. We having a little trouble, but just give us a minute. Y'all be patient.
All right, fam.
All right.
You hear about it? All right, fam. Okay.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if anybody made it over there in the chat or what.
I thought it was gonna be on both of them, on the Alderman Chesney page and this page too.
Couldn't get nothing go. It was.
They jiggling wires on you.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Hey, they ain't nothing but Hashiton, man.
I don't know what. Yeah, it's like it's showing live. It's showing live. But okay, we're gonna go head on. That's why I tell them to hit that link. Been telling them to hit them links for the longest. So, hold on. Let me see. You know what? Ain't nobody coming over. Hold on.
Hoping to say if you want to, Hebrew.
End it and come back.
Yeah, and see if you can show it over there. That way we won't lose our people over there. Because a lot of them they ain't gonna come. You know, well, they will, but
Hold on.
you know, people used to being on a certain platform. I meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can end it and do it however you want to do it, big bro. I'm following your lead.
Let me see something right quick. Hold on. Let me see.
Because I noticed I was looking in the comments, I didn't see nobody. I was like, where
Yeah,
everybody
they
at?
was on other channels. Let's see. I can. Yeah, whenever I get ready, I can just terminate a channel. Okay. Let me just set up another. I'm gonna send you the link.
All right, cool.
Hold on. Let me see if anybody in here. Hold on. Y'all, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna have to set up a whole nother thing for. Well, ain't nobody over there. Let me leave my message. Let me leave them a message. Y'all. Oh, they over there. They over there. It's just slow. Yeah. It's slow. I wonder, can I add another one? If I could take one down, could I add one? Let me see, can I add a I ain't never done this. I'm experimenting now. Let me see. Can I add one? Yeah, I can add one. Somebody just sent me a comment. I can add one. I should have set it up on Mike. Mike got up to about 8. Somebody, yeah. Shoot. Hey, y'all in the chat on Rumble. Y'all want me to come back? Come back on YouTube, or y'all good right there? They coming in. It's just slow. And Rumble is slow. That's what it is. I got
That's what it is.
Yep, I got the email. It's probably CIA down. If I don't know, you know me. Because I got the email and I'm just not seeing a comment. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna end this, and I'm gonna do another one, and come back. It's 5 people in here, and 13. Shalom, baby. Yeah. Since we got off on the wrong foot, y'all bear with us, okay? We coming right back live. All right. We coming right back live. I'm gonna reset up Rumble. So it's probably gonna be, just give me a minute. I see you, Jersey Dooney. Yeah, I got his. This 10, they coming in.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess
I'll just say, all right, if you want to, Hebrew, just run another song, man. Give him time to come in.
Yeah. Shalom, they found me.
All praise. All praise.
We run what let me see what I run. Y'all bear with us. There he is. I can't get my stuff to grow, man.
Man, you see all that salt and pepper?
Yeah, that's all right. A lot of people don't get you to see the salt.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Hebrew.
Oh man. See what I just accepted it. I had a lot of family members die young. I had some neighbors in my neighborhood. Let's see. 3, 4. And 4 guys, about right in the same vicinity, about 4 or 5 houses apart. I got a brother die, neighbor die, another neighbor die, and another neighbor die. So,
Man.
yeah. So I don't need to fussing them because you're getting gray.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't where it's at.
All praise. I'm thankful for it.
Yeah. All right, family. We finna get started. They coming on in. Yeah, we finna get started. All right, family. Sorry we got a slow start, but we here.
Yes, sir.
All right, what you gonna do? What you want to do? How you want to start?
All right. We're gonna start it out by saying, y'all get your pen and your paper and get your sword out. If you don't know what your sword is, that's that holy manuscript, that Bible.
Yeah.
Get that out so you can read along with me and Big Bruh. So you can see that we are not deceiving, adding, nor taking away from y'all's holy word. And with that being said, give them that title again, Hebrew, and we'll dive on into it.
Are you being eaten alive?
Are you being eaten alive?
Are you being eaten alive? Let me show y'all. Let me go and get right on into it. Let me go.
Ahead.
Yeah, we didn't have too much delay. I gotta get these computers checked. I got 2 of them. See, I'm about to just switch to Apple. I got 2 Dells and ain't now one of them worth a quarter. Ain't now one of them worth a quarter.
Hey, you gonna have to put them together and make one, huh?
Throw them in the fire. Look right here, y'all. Can you see the screen, Cortez?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Now I want y'all to think about something. You got Acts chapter 10 in your script, Cortez?
No, but we can add it.
Okay. Acts chapter 11 and 7. No, y'all finna add Acts chapter 11 and 7.
Acts chapter 11 and 7.
Yeah.
You want to bring it out now or what?
What I was gonna say, see, when I was a bona fide Christian, when they were telling me to quit eating that darn pork, let me let people look at me. When they were telling me to quit eating that pork, I used to pull the scripts out. But look, I'm gonna show you the fallacy in that. I'm gonna show you the fallacy in that. Acts chapter 10. Acts chapter 10 and verse 13. All right. And you know where you know Peter's vision when Mashiach told him to rise and kill and eat. Remember
show your screen, Hebrew, so they can see it.
Okay. All right, that's right. Keep me in line, brother.
Oh, you could. Hey, you know how we do. Hey, we look out for one another.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what helped me stop eating pork. When I saw them darn worms and stuff, it can't nothing be good and bad for you. It's gonna be either or.
I did my own experiment with a pork chop.
Did you?
I poured some Coke on it.
Yeah.
And let it sit in the sink. Man, when I seen them worms coming up out of there, bruh, it was over with. But I had people in my family say, well, when you cook it, that kill all. That's so you eating worm and you eating pork. I said, man, come on. Really? Our people, man, they did a number on us.
It was kind of hard for me. I was like debate. Y'all show me Most High. I know, you know.
And then they make it super cheap just for us.
That's why I was eating it. I'm just getting out of jail. I ain't got, you know, I got $9,000 worth of fines. But I'm gonna tell you, at the end, y'all hang in there. You get some stuff can kill it. The Most High got stuff out here that kill that stuff. Now don't go out here and think you're gonna eat and then treat.
Right.
Don't play with the Most High, but you can get you some garlic, some turmeric, all them old bitters and stuff. All you gotta do is look up stuff to kill parasites. But I did do some of that, so I ain't gonna just scare you with the worms and not give you a solution. Shalom. All right. Let me see. All right, let me see. You know, it's talking about rise, Peter, kill and eat. Okay. Let me. We talking about talking about the vision. But he was talking about he said, oh, let me just read it. Let me just read it. I'm gonna go to a video, then I'm gonna come back. How about that?
I see like a little black dot, and it's only on the left eye. So I see something moving from left to right.
This parasite swam through Sam Cordero's bloodstream from his stomach into his eye.
It came through the artery to vein, circulation, and it grew in here. I see it right there. There's nothing that looks like this that's not this.
Cordero says he ate undercooked pork around Christmas. Months later, he started seeing black dots in his vision. That was the worm settling into his eye.
So
it's just swimming around in all of that water in the eye.
Yep.
And it can't get out.
And it can't get out. It wants to. And sooner or later, it'll run out of food.
If the parasite dies, the inflammation could blind Cordero. If it lays some of its 50,000 eggs, they could travel to his brain and begin eating it, turning it basically into Swiss cheese. Thankfully, that didn't happen.
Very lucky.
You hear that? Eating his brain, and if it travels to the brain, it's gonna start eating your brain.
Man. Woo.
Man,
that's awful.
Once I saw that, I'm like, that's it. Cold turkey.
Right.
That was it. That was it, man.
Our people walking around eating.
No, I knew this. I said, no.
Hey, our people walking around here eating worm sandwiches.
That was it. Man, I saw some videos of them then. I was doing some research, and if they be truthful, it ain't no safe temperature to cook no pork.
Right.
Just think about it. Just think about it. You got the one side of it ain't cooked. And how you know it's too much trouble? It's just best to throw that doggone garbage in the garbage. Nobody runs around here and try to eat a buzzard.
Right.
That's a scavenger.
And then to show you, when our people came over here, man, they deliberately gave us the guts and all that mess. They knew that was part of our dietary law. They wanted to defile us and to get us away from Hamashiach, just like they doing today. They do everything in their will to get us, sinning against the Most High.
Yeah.
That's why they make it so cheap and affordable. To see, they know that long as they keep us in sin, we can't get nowhere.
We perpetual slaves by
right.
Default. But it ain't gonna work like that because the word that went out of the Most High mouth.
Yes, sir.
And it ain't coming back void. It's gonna do what he said it out to accomplish.
Right. He said
they go to hell. Wait, thinking that gonna work.
Right. And then it's a script where he say he will bring us back into remembrance of who we once were, and that's what's going on. Yep. People waking up and they remembering who they are.
Yep. And then the Bible said wasn't but a remnant was gonna be saved.
Right. Yes, sir.
So stop looking for a whole bunch of Israelites to come back. Now they're good. We don't know how much is a remnant. A remnant could be millions. You got billions on the earth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But stop looking. The Most High got that.
Yes, sir.
It want to work. Now it want to work. But yeah.
Very lucky. If it's in the brain, he would present with seizures.
Don Perez at
seizures. Jerking and going on. You hear me? You still there, Cortez?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Man, it ain't worth it, family.
No, it ain't. It really ain't.
I know some of y'all like lobsters and crabs. I got a couple of videos of them eating dead stuff. That's what they for. They clean the water.
Right. And hey, I'm gonna bring all that out in these scripts.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The water. Then talking about the ocean is getting polluted. They taking all the darn lobsters, all the oysters, all the clams. Uh-oh. Hold on. Boy, I be getting hyped.
And then our people love catfish and not knowing that a catfish have a menstrual cycle. What type of fish have a menstrual cycle?
Yep. Ain't no scales.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no scales on it either.
Right. And then, man, go ahead, bro. We're gonna get to it.
Let's get into it. I can see y'all comments now. I got 2 YouTube channels. Oh, I'm on mic. I gotta be careful. I'm on mic channel. Okay, hold on. I gotta be careful. If I get too heated, I'm gonna end it on mic channel. So y'all, yeah, I done got him hit once before.
Tampa General performed the delicate surgery to remove the tapeworm.
You have to tickle it with light from one side and have the cutter ready so when it shoots into the light, when it shoots into the cutter from the light, you can actually aspirate it and
I didn't know that, Dwayne Williams. Catfish is full of worms. It makes sense because it's eating a bunch of dead stuff. A darn pig is a scavenger. A bug is a scavenger.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Sure do. Make a whole lot of sense.
Yep.
Took out 3 millimeters of worm that was fertilized with those tens of thousands of eggs. Paris says there are
one worm. You can't eat, you can barely see it, got tens of thousands of eggs. And y'all want to play Russian roulette. If you just stop eating pork recently, I suggest you get you some garlic and some stuff. Let me let this video play, and then I'll go over there, and then I'll come back.
Roughly 20 documented cases worldwide of pork tapeworms in human eyes. This is his second case.
His once perfect vision ruined by a spot in his eye that just wouldn't go away.
We were with him in 2012 when he successfully removed the same pork worm from another patient's eye.
I've been hit with lightning because you seldom see this.
Paris says this tapeworm is also responsible for 70% of all acquired epilepsy cases, yet most of them are never traced back to the worm. There are no reported cases in Muslim countries where people do not eat pork.
You heard that, didn't you? Ain't no epilepsy, ain't no worms in the eye because they don't eat that. They don't eat that. They eat cows and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they food probably better than ours. But yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
Do you ever think you're going to eat pork again?
I don't think so. That's one of the changes that I'm going to make in my life.
In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.
All right, that's one. Let me see. I just can't get right. Is all my computers acting crazy? Hold on.
This morning, we've been telling you about a flight that was bound for San Jose.
It might be me. I worked pretty hard today. Been up early. Look at this one. Look at this one. I'm going to let y'all watch this one. Hold on. Y'all see the title down there. Man pulls 5 foot long tapeworm out of his gut. They should have said out of his butt, but never mind.
This story is not for the squeamish, okay? You've been warned. Dr. Kenny Bond told InsideEdition.com about a patient who pulled, get this, a 5 foot long tapeworm out of his gut. Here's how it went down.
I see this young gentleman. He's a 30-year-old Asian gentleman, and he comes in. I said, "What brings you in here today?" And he says, "I want to get treated for worms." And I said, "Okay, well, just, tell me why you want to get treated for worms." And he said, "Well, I was having some abdominal cramping, and I was having some diarrhea, and I went to the bathroom, and I had some bloody diarrhea. And so, I was a little concerned, but then after I had a bout of bloody diarrhea, I saw a little piece of what I thought was my intestine hanging out." And I said, "Out your bottom?" And he said, "Yeah."
Go on, doctor.
So I said, "What did you do?" So I reached down and I grabbed it, and I started to just pull it out to see.
Now, I know some of y'all might not, but it's a good idea to look at your stool every now and then. It's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea to look at your stool. I look at it. I didn't say touch it.
Right.
Look at your stool.
Hey, I look every now and then, but I ain't finna do what he done, reach and grab nothing.
Well, you know what? If I had to take one, I'm finna get that John. I wash my hand or bleach or whatever. Think about it. That thing get in your heart. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Collier. She says he done eating for the. I'm done eating too. Yeah, look at your stool, cause that's your first clues if you sick. Okay. But yeah, if I had one, man, look, it's his, it's his stuff. You can leave it in there and eat up his brain, or you can try to get that junk out. Best thing to do is leave that wicked food alone. That ain't
right,
food, y'all.
Right. So, hey, that's one thing we ain't got to worry about.
See if it's a little piece or a big piece, but a big long string kind of came out, and he pulls it out from his bottom, and it keeps coming and coming. And he's like, oh my goodness. And he thinks he's got this really long piece of bow that's like just basically falling off of him. Like pieces are just falling out of him. But then when he pulls it out, it starts wriggling in his hand. He starts moving. He's like, oh my God. Then he knew it was a worm and he just like sort of dropped it like on the bathroom floor, but still coming out of him.
It gets better.
He doesn't know what to do with it. He takes a toilet paper roll and he takes the end of the worm and rolls it around and pulls it out and just keeps pulling and pulling. It just keeps coming and coming until finally he comes to an end and he's got this giant rolled up worm around the toilet paper roll. And so he just sort of rinses it off a little bit just because he's scared because there's bloody poop on it and everything. And he puts it in a bag and he comes in and that's basically when I see him. So I said, is that the worm you have with you? And he's like, yeah. So you want to see it? And I was like, well, of course. So I open it up and it's very obvious a tapeworm.
It's impossible to say where the tapeworm came from, though Dr. Bond said the patient told him he ate a lot of sushi, and that line.
For those of you who don't know, sushi is raw food. It's raw fish. Raw. What the Bible said, Cortez, about didn't the Bible say roast your food with fire?
Yeah. I never understood people eating sushi, man. I mean, that's just like pulling a fish out the water and just bite into it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But go ahead.
Up with recent CDC warnings about intestinal parasites in fish.
He's like, how big's the worm? I was like, I don't know. Let's unroll it. We're in the lobby at the emergency department. And I take out some paper towels and I just unravel the worm and sort of measure it out with a clipboard, like a foot-long clipboard. I'm like, oh, it's 5.5 feet long. I'm 5'7". It's about my size right here, stretched out end to end.
Dr. Bond treated the patient with a simple deworming medication and sent him home. The patient was fine, but both he and Dr. Bond have one doozy of a story to tell. This is InsideEdition.com.
Man. There you have it, people.
Let me go to some fish. I mean lobsters. Look at this. Look at this. This is crabs here. This stuff, the Most High created this stuff. See, you got creatures on land the Most High created to eat up dead carcasses, to keep down the disease. You know, you got buzzards, you got rats, you even got dogs and hogs, scavengers, to eat up dead stuff, flies, to keep down disease. You got the water. The water is no different. Fish die in the water. Everything that's living die in the water. Okay. Trying to get our people to understand. This ain't food. Look at it. Look like a darn spider.
Right.
A scorpion.
And then what is it? A shrimp. It looked like a roach.
Yeah, the shrimp is the underwater roach.
And
That's
man,
what a shrimp is, an underwater roach.
Hey, our people, boy, they be tearing it up, boy.
Man, see, that's why you gotta know who you are. That ain't food. Just because they stick a high price on it, don't mean nothing.
Hey, they forgetting what the words say, you know, making a difference between clean and unclean. But we're gonna bring it out. We're gonna bring it out.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the scripts.
Yes, sir.
Look at them eating that dead fish. They know what they were created to do. Look at them. They doing what they were created to do. They cleaning up. Clean up on aisle 7. I think y'all get the picture.
Yeah, I think they get it, Hebrew.
Yeah. I think y'all get the picture. Yeah, I see that. Bragg. Yeah, I used to eat that mess. Crab eating another dead fish. This is in the mall. It's the same thing. I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. Look at crab eating the dead fish. He know what food is to him. He was created to eat the dead stuff in the ocean. Something's got. There ain't no janitors in the ocean That go your janitors. That go your custodians in the ocean. Then you talking about the ocean is highly toxic. You getting all the doggone stuff to clean up the ocean. And on top of that, you putting chemicals in the ocean.
Right.
Yeah. Talking about the ocean water is polluted. I wonder why.
Preach. Man.
Let me see. I got another one. Then we're gonna get into some of these scripts. That one
all right.
tested. We'll go back to that one. This one here really gross here. This one here is really gross. Look at here. We're finna get into some scripts. We're gonna let y'all eat some soul food right now. Cause we done shocked y'all enough. We're gonna let y'all eat some soul food. Now, I see some people coming on over to your YouTube side. Now, if the live go blank, y'all come on over to Rumble. Let me see. Can I think, yeah, I put the link in the chat. If the live go blank, just come on over to Rumble. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If YouTube shut something down, if they shut it down, y'all come on over to Rumble. Matter of fact, I need to take Mike's. I need to end the live on Mike's channel. I can't. I'm not too good at censoring myself. Mike talk for himself. Mike trying to come in.
What's up,
What's up, Mike? I was thinking about ending the live on your channel. Mike.
Shalom, my brethrens.
Shalom.
What y'all got going on up here?
Is your food eating you? You know, when you take a bite, there's some food out here that bites back. It bites harder.
Right.
Yeah. That's called obesity and diabetes.
That too. We on the parasites though.
Yeah, we finna walk that dietary law down all the way from Genesis, starting at Genesis.
Hey y'all, let me send another link. I'm gonna let me get another link. Hold on, cause I don't want to get you dinged over here. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna end it. Hey, let me put a link in the chat. Hold on, y'all. I need to mute myself.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna mess with it, y'all. I can't hear you. You on mute.
Tell him, Mike. I don't be saying nothing. They mess with it.
Sure do that. For some reason, they just mess with warriors all the time.
Y'all hit that link and come on over on YouTube. Yeah, I'm finna end it on Mike because I'm gonna get into some natural remedy, some food out here you can eat to help flush your inside. And another thing you can do, do a meat fast. That hurts them. You do a meat fast, fruits and vegetables, that hurts them. I'm just saying, if you know something, if you think you got some worms, you do your meat fast. The Bible do promotes fasting. All right.
How you know you got worms?
Shoot.
Like, what are the side effects? Is what I'm saying.
One man had one coming out of his stool. He just pulled that junk on out.
But you notice it's from eating what you ain't supposed to eat.
Yeah, they was eating.
If you keep that dietary law, I'm almost for certain you ain't got to worry about no tapeworm and all that. Now, other parasites, who knows? Because we can pick them up any kind of way. But that, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. But it's just the ones that be sneaking and eating it. You know what I'm saying? Behind the Hebrews that they'll sneak and eat it, like Isaiah 66 said. In 15 through 18.
Y'all hit that link and come on over.
But man, let me know when you ready for me to start slinging this sword, man.
Okay, we finna swing it now. Well, you can swing that sword since you finna go to the Bible. Well, Mike, we finna go. Yeah, I'm gonna let
you ready? You say you ready, Hebrew?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on and knock their head off and run to where they gonna run to. where they always run to. And we're gonna go to 1 Timothy chapter 4, 4 and 5. That's gonna be their first script they're gonna run to.
Okay.
Pull it up for them, Hebrew, and share it with them.
Okay.
1 Timothy 4, 4 and 5. And we're gonna take our time, man. We ain't gonna rush through it.
All right.
we got family in here.
Okay. Glad y'all can make it. Mike, you didn't see that first video, did you? 1 Timothy 4 and 5.
Chapter 4, verse 4. We're gonna start it right there.
Okay.
Let me know when you get there.
I'm there.
Yeah. All right. And it reads, for every creature of God is good and nothing to be refused if it be received with thanksgiving. Oh, if I pray over it, it's good. I can eat it. It's good. It was made by God. That's what they like to say.
Well, how come black folks and the church folks is the sickest people?
That's why, Hebrew.
Their prayer must not be working.
You see, verse 5, it says, for it is sanctified by the word of God and prayer. So they stamped that on it.
Yeah, that ain't fool. You have to go back to the beginning of the Bible. See, you have to go. It's just like school. You have to go back in the beginning of the Bible where the Most High established what was food.
Hey, that's why I said, bro, I'm gonna walk them down from Genesis.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting
you good.
Okay.
You good.
Yeah.
You good.
I didn't see this stuff when I was out there like that.
Right.
It's just like you in school. When you read a book, what's in the front dictates your thinking in the end of it. But when it's the Bible,
right,
you just make it up as you go.
Uh-huh. The next one they run to, Hebrew, is Matthew 15 and 11.
Okay. If every creature good, let me go in. Hold on. If every creature is good and nothing to be refused, won't y'all go out there and get y'all some buzzard meat?
Hey, well, Mikael go.
He probably driving, hit a bad area. Probably he do that, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hebrew, come back up here, man, when you get a chance now.
Yeah, he probably bad. Everybody got a call. Why don't see people eating buzzards? If everything is good and nothing to be refused, y'all gonna discriminate on the buzzard meat?
Right.
Huh? Won't y'all get y'all some kind of sauce and get you some cockroaches and just start eating then? Eat you some roach. Yeah. Eat you some shrimp roach. Huh? Everything is good now. And nothing to be refused. Huh?
Man,
why don't you turn around after you sit down? Well, after you sit down on the toilet, why don't you turn back around and scoop you out a plate to eat?
Oh.
You good, right? Every creature of Yah is good.
Oh, wait.
Won't you get you some stew and spread it on your never mind.
Hey, I seen a guy, he was drinking his urine, said that his urine cures stuff. But anyway, go to Matthew 15 and 11, Hebrew.
Matthew what now?
15 and 11. But it's mainly them heathens that do that weird mess, like drinking their urine and stuff, because ain't no Hebrews can do that. We might eat that pork, but we ain't been do all that nonsense.
Right.
But hey, after this lesson, if anybody still sneaking and eating pork, I guarantee they ain't eating it no more.
Yeah. We trying to save your life.
Right, man. I hadn't ate none, Hebrew. I hadn't ate none, man, in going on 5 years now. And all praises. I don't even think about it.
It's been about that long. It might be a little longer, but it's about the same time.
The smell of it, man.
Yeah, I don't even like the smell of it.
But yeah, Matthew 15 and 11 reads, not that which go into the mouth defileth a man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth a man. They'll try to run that little script on you.
Okay, then go get you some stew and make you a bowl of stew soup. since you ain't defiling yourself, and just eat on down then. Why you gonna discriminate on that?
Hey, this last one, man. This last one was gonna trip you out. Colossians 2:16. Brother Mikael did a lesson on this, and man, hey, he broke that thing out proper too.
2:16.
Yeah.
See, you have to go back to the beginning of the Bible. See, it's just like I won't care if you're in school, college, and really you should be more so in the Word. What's the beginning established the foundation for the end. In the beginning, it tells you what food is.
Right.
You can't jump in the back of the book talking about doggone buzzards and some food. Let's see some fried buzzards. What? Talking about nothing to be refused. You're going to jump in the back of the book and try to rewrite something. Go back to the beginning. Genesis.
Right. Yes, sir.
See, this would save a whole lot of black folks' health. You know, my father having health issues. You know, I love him to death, but he told me he gonna eat what he gonna eat.
Man.
And I'm like, okay, daddy, okay.
Right. I mean, you can't argue with him.
You know, it's just hard for me to watch somebody I love just.
I know it, Hebrew. I know it, man.
Yeah, when he said that, okay, all right, then. But all right, wait, where we going now?
Colossians 2:16.
Okay.
And it reads, let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of an holy day or of the new moon or of the Sabbath day. There, you can't judge me. See it say right here, you can't judge what I eat. You can't judge what I drink.
But if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing according to the will of the Most High, they can't judge you because you are doing what the Most High said do.
Right.
See how that works? If I'm not breaking the law, can't nobody judge me for breaking the law. If I'm not stealing, they can't judge me for stealing.
Right.
I don't do that.
All right, Hebrew. Now it's gonna get good. Okay. We're gonna go to man's first diet. Adam and Eve ate only herbs, bearing seed, and the fruit of the trees. They did not eat flesh. Go to Genesis 1:29-31. So we're gonna see what Adam and Eve were eating.
I'm already there.
Let me get there. I'm gonna look. Hey, I'm gonna look.
I already knew where you were going when you said Adam and Eve.
Right.
I already knew where you were going.
All right, Genesis 1:29-31 reads, and God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. So that was their meat back then. Okay, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth wherein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Okay, clearly we see right here that in the beginning, the first diet was herbs and fruit. That was their meat.
Yeah.
But man had a second diet, and I can prove it. Go to Genesis 6:14-22. Y'all walk with me. I'm going somewhere.
Okay.
It may seem like I ain't getting nowhere with it, but hey, you're gonna see in the end.
Yeah.
Prove all things through scripture. All right.
You said 14?
Genesis 6:14-22 reads, make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the dark, and shall pitch it within and without which pitch. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits. The breadth of it 50 cubits, and the height of it 30 cubits. A window thou shalt make to the ark, in a cubit shalt thou finish it above. And the door of the ark shalt thou set in the side thereof, with lower, second, and third story shalt thou make it. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth, to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life, from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee will I establish my covenant.
Mm-hmm.
With thee I will establish my covenant.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee. And of every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark. He's separating, ain't he? That's what it sounds like. He's doing a little sorting out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Keep them alive with thee, they shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee, to keep them alive. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. What it say?
For thee and for them.
Okay, sound like a little like we finna get into some meat, ain't we?
Yeah.
But anyway, thus did Noah according to all that God commanded him, so did he. Okay, right there, he made a truce between man and beast. I mean, the truce between man and beast was broken, and man become meat eaters, and so did the beasts of the field. And we proved that right there in that verse where he said, in verse 21, and take thou unto thee of all food that is eating, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. So that's when that seed and that fruit, it made a transformation. See, now he's saying that it could be for food, but we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna prove it a little bit further. Genesis 7, 1 through 9, Hebrew. We're gonna walk it down, baby.
All right.
All right. And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take thee by 7. Okay, so he establishing what? A separation, right? Not putting everything together. He making a clear separation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, and the male and his females, and of the beasts that are not clean by 2, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by 7, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all of the earth. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off the face of the earth. So you finna kill everything, right? Everything else that ain't on the ark. If it wasn't on the ark, it's finna go. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of water was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood. Of clean beasts and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls, and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, the male and female, as God had commanded Noah. All right. Genesis 9, 1 through 7.
Yeah.
We're just showing them the differences between the clean and the unclean. Let me jump in there, Hebrew, whenever, you know. I'll take a breath and then let you jump in if you need me to. But you got anything?
No. What about you, Mikael?
You got anything, Mikael?
Y'all roll with it, Hebrews.
All right. Genesis 9, 1-7. One of y'all read for me, man. If y'all don't mind, let me get the luxury of somebody reading for me.
All right. And Yahweh Noah and his sons have said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth, and upon every fowl of the air, upon all that move upon the earth, and upon all these fishes of the sea. Into your hand are they delivered. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you.
Shall be what?
Meat.
Okay, go ahead.
Even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. In other words, don't be eating nothing raw.
Right.
And surely your blood of your lives will I require at the hand of every beast, will I require it. And at the hand of man and at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. See, it's supposed to be a balance. You can't just go out here and just shoot animals and kill animals just for the fun of it.
Right, right.
That's what that's telling you right there.
Yes,
so
sir.
Going on a safari, killing all the elephants for no reason, just to put it on your wall.
You sure right, Hebrew. And they'll do it just for sport.
Book of Revelation, the animals go get some get back with some of these wicked folks. In Book of Revelation, the animals gonna get some get back.
Right.
Nevertheless, you taking all their land, yeah. You polluting their habitats, yeah. But anyway, whosoever sheddeth man blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of Yah made he man. And that's something else I just thought about. We made in the Most High's image, right?
Right.
So the Most High image is not wickedness. When we try to say, when we ignore the fact that we know the difference between right and wrong, clean and unclean, good and evil, and just gonna perpetually keep doing evil that we were doing before we said we learned, before we found God, as they call him.
Right.
You done transform yourself into the image of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
The image of the Most High is holiness, righteousness, cleanliness. The image of Satan is wickedness, evil, darkness. Well, you know, wickedness is darkness, but nevertheless. Okay, well, how far I go down?
7. Got one more.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. No. Yeah, 7. Yeah. You stop at 6. Go ahead.
Whoso shed his man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. All these lynching and these police killings, all these mixing up concoctions of potions to give to the black folks, all this stuff you're doing in the hospital. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whosoever shed his man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed.
Mm-hmm.
So in the image of Yah made he man. So who gonna shed these heathen blood? Look like China and Russia on deck. North Korea getting in the act. Look like they're up on deck. I don't know what they're gonna do. I know the Bible says there's gonna be a bunch of killing going on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Do that verse 7.
Okay, verse 7. And you be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein.
All right. We're gonna shift gears a little bit. We putting the differences between the holy and unholy, and between the clean and unclean. Go to Leviticus 10, 8 and 11.
Yeah, I think I had that one before. You said 8, 10.
10 verse chapter 10.
No. Huh?
Chapter 10, 8 through 11.
Okay. All right. So they went near and carried it.
Verse 10, chapter 10, starting at 8, where it says, and the Lord spoke unto Abram, saying,
do not drink wine nor strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when ye go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest you die. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, and that ye may put difference between holy and unholy, between unclean and clean, and that ye may teach the children of Israel all the statutes which Yahweh hath spoken unto them by the hand of Moses.
Yes, sir. All right. Leviticus 20, 25, and 26. We steady showing the difference between clean and unclean. I ain't got that many more Hebrew, but
Leviticus 20.
yes, sir. Mikael, get your clip loaded. Cause when I get done, I want you to do that rapid fire. Chapter 20, 25, and 6, Hebrew.
25 and
Hebrew.
25 and 26.
Oh, okay. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, between unclean fowls and clean, and ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, Yahweh, am holy, and have served you from severed you, not served, severed. He doesn't cut you away from other people, that ye should be mine.
So not only did he make the difference between clean and unclean, he separated us from the other people. So why are we trying to eat what they eat? If he done severed us from the other people so we could be his, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
So why are you gonna do what they do? Why are you gonna eat what they eat? But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Deuteronomy 14, 3-10. We're gonna get some understanding here in a little bit. Because that's all he ate. He gave it to us to separate and know the differences of it. But you know, hey, we stiff-necked and we hard-headed. You notice I said we.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 14, starting at 3.
Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts which ye shall eat: the ox, the sheep, and the goat, the hart, and the roebuck, and the fallow deer, the wild goat, the pygard, and the wild ox, and the
Chamos.
Shamus, yeah, Sham. Like a shimmy, ain't it? But anyway, I think it's spelled the same way. But nevertheless, in every beast that part of the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into 2 claws and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that ye shall eat. Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the cloven heath, as the camel and the hare and the coney. See, the rabbit and the coney, they kind of similar.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof. Therefore, they are unclean to you. Dwayne Williams, you're right. I've been detoxing. My mind been clear.
Here we go. And 8.
Hey. And the swine.
And the what?
The swine.
The what?
The swine.
Okay.
Not the wine, the swine.
All right.
Because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. You shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
So when they dead, you don't even supposed to touch them. That's how defiled they are. You can't even touch it.
So, in order for you to eat that pork chop, you got to touch the dead carcass.
Yep.
I never thought about that till you said.
Hey, you breaking 2 ways, breaking the law 2 ways. You eat because it's unclean, then you defile yourself because it's dead. So boy, you shot twice.
Shots fired, then.
Shots fired. All right, Hebrew. Pick it up at 9, Hebrew.
These you shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales shall you eat. So catfish don't have no scales.
Sure don't.
Lobster don't have no scales.
Sure don't.
Scrimps.
Sure don't.
A shrimp. Okay. I heard black people say it like that.
Me too. I got some of my family. That's why I'm laughing. Scrimp. Scrimp.
Yeah, they don't have no scale. Okay. And whatsoever have not fins and scale, ye may not eat. The octopus, the calamari.
Right.
Just because they put a fancy name on it. Just because it rhymes with Ferrari, doesn't mean you eat the calamari.
Right. Hey, they dressed it up so good, boy. I'm talking about, hey, it looks so good, boy.
Man.
I had to get on my rib, man. You know, she was feeding my baby. They, catfish. My baby, I ain't gonna lie, she loved catfish.
Yeah.
But I told her, you won't eat no catfish around me. Not daddy. Daddy not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm not spending my money on no catfish. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Oh,
Hey, and she used to love pepperoni pizza when she was young. I broke her quick. Now, hey, she'll eat cheese pizza. She'll eat beef.
Yeah.
But hey, she'll tell you put a piece of pepperoni pizza in front of my little girl. She ain't number 6. No, daddy said that's dirty. It ain't clean.
They make that out of straight up pork.
Yeah, it ain't clean. But go ahead, Ebru.
Okay.
I think we're at 10.
Okay. And whatsoever have not fins and scale, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you.
All right.
Of all
One
the
more.
clean, you can keep reading.
Just one. I'm at 11.
Of all the clean birds, ye shall eat.
All right.
What is the excuse me? But these are of which ye shall not eat: the eagle, the ostrich, and the osprey, and the glebe, and the
You
kite.
shall not eat the eagle, but hell yet you in her eating her unclean food with the eagle, with the heathen.
Right. And just in case they still ain't convinced, let's see what's gonna happen when Hamashiach come back and we're breaking the dietary law and eating those abominable things. Just for the hard head ones. Since if they ain't convinced, we're gonna see what he gonna do. Go to Isaiah 65, 1-6. This is future prophecy. Cause see, when Hamashiach died, he put an end to the sacrificial law. But them other laws like the civil, the royal, help me out, Mikael. It's 5 of them, 5 categories. It's sacrificial, civil, royal. What's the other 2?
Ceremonial.
Sir. It's another one.
Moral law.
Moral law. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. The only one that was done away with was the sacrificial law, which Hamashiach became the sacrificial lamb. So therefore, the sacrificial law he put to the side, not killing everything. It was just he became the sacrificial law where they couldn't go. You couldn't bring no animals to be your repentance. So now your own repentance.
Of sins.
Yeah, for forgiveness of sins. So when he died, all that was gone. You couldn't bring that before him to say you were sorry. Now you got a hold for your own stuff.
Sacrifices and offerings I desire not. Lo,
yes,
I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me.
Yes, sir.
I delight to do thy will, O Lord. Thy law is the truth. That's Psalms chapter 40, 5-8. Just
Mike,
read it to you.
Okay. Mike, you ain't seen none of the videos yet, have you? Trout got fins and scales, don't it? Flounder?
Yeah. Trout do. Trout. But they real fine scales, but they on there. You eat it.
Let me show y'all something else. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Man, Mike, what would you do, man? You look in the mirror and saw that.
Oh my God.
Man, get that off the screen, bro. That shit wicked as hell, bro.
No, Negro. You keep on eating
Come on, bro. Come on,
keep
bro.
On Negro.
Negro done win it. That Negro done went and got the devil's eyeball and put it on the screen.
Yeah, dog. I see you.
The swine is full of them.
Hey, the worms. I see you.
Can we get a selfie? Well, DSB said it got his eyes watered. Got mine watered too.
Get that shit off.
I just looking at him.
Man, I'm scared to rub my eyes, man. God, man, please get that off of there, bro. That stuff is wicked.
Our head is hard. Let it be hard now.
Man.
Hey, go ahead,
Mike. On the road. Our head hard. You got to see this.
Who you finna say?
Most High said, "Be ye holy, for I am holy." That ain't holy, Hebrew. I don't want to look at it, man.
Hey, keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the road.
I'm finna show him what's gonna happen for being hard headed.
Yeah, that's why I want to do that.
Leave it up there. Leave it up there.
I want to do that before you went to Isaiah 65.
Right. Leave it up there.
You're gonna run right into the word. They're gonna be looking for the word. Hold on. All right. We're gonna lead y'all right to the word.
Right.
Alternative right here. You
can get with this,
or you can get with Isaiah 65. You can get with this, or you can get with the dietary law.
Right. How that song used to go? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this because this is where it's at.
Hey, that old southern saying, Hebrews, the worms gonna be eating out your ass from the inside out. Yep, it's in his eyeball.
Ooh.
Living rent free.
Rent free.
Ain't paying no bills.
It's about 4 or 5 of them up in there, ain't it?
Yeah.
And you know how to go find the nastiest, rawest damn thing to put on that screen.
Hey, I had it last night. I looked up, I told my wife, I said, let me look and see Mike Mill gonna do a live. I looked up, y'all were doing a live last night. I usually don't check. I said, let me check. I guess most I was talking to me. I said, let me see if Mike Mill doesn't do a live. Gonna do a live. I had it last night.
Oh no. What's causing this pain? You run to the toilet and relieve yourself. Ah, that feels better. Unfortunately, the relief disappears when you look down. Something is moving down there. You've got worms inside you.
They got a darn fork in the toilet, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Hey,
you saw it with the heathen.
Turn around and get you some food out the toilet. I was joking. They got the darn fork in the toilet.
You see it with them heathens, don't you?
Man. Man, y'all so nasty.
Keep on eating your pig ear sandwich. Go ahead.
It's over with.
Hey, Mike. Look on the screen. That's your real bowel movement right there. Something moving in your bowels.
Well, you're gonna have me getting up looking. Hey, every 3 seconds I'm gonna be getting up. Even though I don't eat it, I'm still gonna be looking.
Some told me to stay in that chat room. Some told me.
Nah, you up here now, Hebrew?
I'm gonna go back in the chat room.
Nah, don't go nowhere.
I got jokes tonight. Hey, they just spontaneous.
I see. You on one day.
Hey,
hey, boy, I'm proud of you.
What you talking about, cuz?
I'm proud of you.
Got joke tonight.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. You loosen up some.
Oh yeah, This our family online.
Hey, let's run that future prophecy to him.
Oh, hold on. Let me finish this video. Let me finish this video.
All right, go ahead.
That's right. Look at your stool, man. Stool. Make sure ain't nothing,
All right, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look and see how big that turd is. I'm gonna flush that
well,
toilet.
That's all right. Make sure you.
I ain't digging in no boo boo.
I didn't say dig in it, man.
You might as well say you dig in it. You look for a word.
I said look.
No, you said look. You the one put this nasty stuff on the screen. Now, don't get mad at me how I'm saying. That's how I'm gonna
now, see, there you go with the church mess now.
Now you said you put this on the screen. You saw the dude with the fork in the commode, so get y'all the fork and dig through your boo-boo. You boo-boo eaters.
I tell you what, Mike, why don't you get you an ice cream cone and just have you 2 scoops?
What?
Man, y'all cut it out, man. Y'all nasty, man.
Man, that's some that. What? Ice cream cold.
boy, y'all got my stomach hurt,
Get you 2 scoops of chocolate, dog.
Y'all got my stomach hurt.
I would go to the Subway and get me a steak and cheese. And y'all done messed that up.
All right, let's roll a few.
Woo! You've got worms inside you. Here's how to survive tapeworms. Tapeworms are flat, segmented worms that live inside some animals' intestines and ours. We know that 6 types of these parasites infect people. If an animal is infected with tapeworms and you eat that animal's meat, you could be bringing those critters into your body.
Eat that mess raw. Hey, I'm done. I ain't got nothing to eating it raw.
Please. See, this is why the Most High say, stay away from these other nations. But no! You want to be just like, you want to go eat shrimps and tapeworms and parasites in your booty, eat your inside out. But then when they come out dancing, then you want to run to the doctor because your worms are dancing in the water.
You gotta say shrimp. You gotta say shrimp.
Got gloves on and he eating the food raw. He don't want to get his hand dirty.
See, and you know what? And people think they done made it to our people think they made it to the big leagues when they go eat raw sushi. And rare steak and shrimps and lobster. You think you done made it to the big league? You just made it to the bottom of the dang on garbage can. Basically, is what you eat.
Yeah. Hey, you ever watched that show 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yeah, I heard of it.
They ate some snails, and it killed them. The snail that got some kind of parasite eating their head, they died. Keep on running around here. Talking about some escargot. Man, let me roll the footage.
Yeah, you think you made it to the big league? You want to eat some? What you call that, boy? What they eat? What they call it?
Calamari. Some squid.
Calamari. Yeah. Eat squid.
Yeah. They're fish eggs, man. All right.
Yeah, fish eggs. What they call fish eggs? Caviar.
I'm looking at Spirit of Truth TV comment. Caviar.
Yeah, these heathens put a fancy name on it. Nigga go, oh yeah, you ain't never ate no calamari. You ain't never ate no. What's calamari? I don't know, but it's good and it's expensive.
Before I came into True Hebrew, I ate some of it. When I was doing that traveling. They had it cut up like onion rings.
Oh, you got worms in your ass.
No. I've been clean for 4.5 years, Hebrew. No, ain't no worms up there.
Yeah, this video tell you how to get them out. Give you a little knowledge.
All right, go ahead.
Dietary law. Keep the Most High dietary law.
There you go.
What can you do to avoid hosting a tapeworm's next dinner? Does traveling increase your risk of getting tapeworms? How long can a tapeworm live inside you? What does your weight have to do with tapeworms? But before we can answer all that, take a look at what a tapeworm could do to your body. A tapeworm infection begins after you ingest tapeworm eggs or larvae. No, they're not a side order. There are 2 ways that you could be infected. Once inside your intestines, the eggs develop into larvae, and the larvae become mobile. If they migrate out of your intestines, they'll form cysts in other tissues, such as your lungs, central nervous system, or liver. Adult tapeworms can measure more than 25 meters long, and they can survive for as long as 30 years in a host.
30 years!
30 years?
As long as 30 years.
Hey, you heard that? You heard that it said it'll survive long as it has a host. When Hamashiach cast them spirits out, and they went into what type of animal? They could have went into any animal they could have. What did they go into? A pig. So that right there lets you know. I mean, it's nasty by law, but just listening to that story, they went into them pigs. And them worms, crawling up in you, and then you a host. It might be some demons. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that, but you get what I'm saying, though, don't you?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You might have them worms might be them demons. They just need a host. They need that body, so that's why they all running rapid through your body.
It is a script said the worms in your body will never die. You know, anyone y'all know what that's at?
And that's an abomination.
And when you go to hell or something, talking about worms in your body, but nevertheless, let me roll this footage.
Go ahead, Hebrew.
Usually tapeworms don't cause many symptoms in humans, so you might not know if you've got one. If you do have a tapeworm in your body, there are treatments you can use. But sometimes, these hungry freeloaders cause serious, life-threatening health problems. Here are some tips to help you deal with these pesky parasites.
Look at that.
Step 1. Kill them with heat. The easiest way to avoid getting a tapeworm would be to go vegan, but everyone is not cut out for that lifestyle. So if you love eating meat and you can't imagine living without juicy steaks, make sure you cook whole cuts of meat to at least 62.7 degrees Celsius and cook ground meat and poultry to at least 71.1 degrees Celsius. Then let the meat rest for 3 minutes before you carve or consume it, so the heat can continue killing any pathogens. Also, stay away from raw meat and fish. Although this can be a problem for sushi lovers. Just ask the young man from Fresno, California, who pulled a 1.7-meter tapeworm out of his body in 2018. Afterward, he walked into an emergency room to get treated and blamed his sushi habit for causing the incident.
Good.
Step 2. Cool down your meat. How you store meat products is also important. Freezing meat to negative 20 degrees Celsius for at least 24 hours kills tapeworm eggs. Step 3. Be cautious about where you eat. Be extra cautious about where you eat when traveling in other countries, especially if you're taking a trip to Latin America, Asia, or Africa. Be sure to follow proper hygiene practices.
Ain't that something? Be careful if you traveling to Latin America, Asia, and Africa. They got pork right here, damn. They got pork right here. What are you talking about?
Right. Hell, this whole Babylon is just as nasty. Go ahead.
What? You see, anyway.
And stay away from livestock and human feces. Remember to cook fruits and vegetables with boiled or chemically treated water before you eat them. And only drink bottled water that's been boiled for one human feces. Traveling in other countries, especially if you're taking a trip to Latin America, Asia, or Africa. Be sure to follow proper hygiene practices and stay away from livestock and human feces. Remember to cook fruits and vegetables with boiled.
That pig had a worm coming out the back of it.
I seen that, Hebrew. I seen that.
And only drink bottled.
Y'all take it easy, man. I gotta go.
Or carbonated
Hold on,
drinks
Mike.
in cans.
Why you gotta go, man?
I don't like seeing worms getting pulled out of nobody's ass. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear nobody talk about pulling nothing. Where you getting all this stuff up?
He seen that worm hanging out that pig ass.
Ooh, Lord,
and that pig didn't look sickly either.
Hey, me and Mika. Me and Mikael seen the video with them heathens were messing with them pigs. I'm a lying, Mikael.
Oh, yeah, I saw that mess. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you ain't lying, Hebrew. Them shows saw it.
I can tolerate the words a little better. I can't tolerate that at all.
Heathens now. And then
he said, man up, Mike.
and then they was at a slaughterhouse. They was at a slaughterhouse messing with them pigs. So just think about it. Not only do you got to deal.
What country was this? It don't matter. It's going on here. So you tell me these folks is raping animals and then they
yes. So not only are you dealing with pathogens and worms, you dealing with sperm or worms too from them heathens. So you eating all that in your pork chop sandwich.
We need to get out. Well, you know what? We need to get our own stuff. We need to be autonomous. Communal living. Right back to the Book of Acts. That's where we need to be going. We need to be trying to get, little by little, right back to the Book of Acts. Not buying a doggone. Y'all y'all see that video? I'm gonna do one about that. The preacher showed the bishop showed his prayer closet. Y'all see that?
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that.
No, I ain't seen it, Hebrew.
What about the other one? The other preacher talking down on his congregation because they won't buy him a watch.
Yeah, I seen that one yesterday.
Yeah, I'm gonna put something together. Y'all can ride shotgun if you want to. Y'all come over.
I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
All right.
Or bottles. Step 4. Wash your hands.
No, wash your ass.
You might have heard this during the global pandemic of 2000.
Hey, now I know I ain't the only one because I done seen it a couple times. How many of y'all ever been in the bathroom and somebody get right up off the toilet doing a number 2 and walk right out the bathroom?
I see it all the time, Hebrew. All the time. And I be in my
folks at work, and I'm like, man, when they eating their sandwich, I mean, all I can see is somebody eating
man. I see it all the time.
Hey, you blasted joker, you.
Right.
Pitiful. I done seen it a couple times.
You might have heard this during the global pandemic of 2020, but we can't emphasize this enough. Using proper hygiene is essential. So to avoid getting infected with a tapeworm, make sure you wash your hands with soap and hot water before preparing or eating food. Step 5. Watch your weight. Sometimes it can be difficult to tell if you have a tapeworm infection, since you may not have any symptoms. It's been reported that people infected with a tapeworm sometimes notice an unusual increase in their appetite. After all, you're eating for 2. You and the worm. This can lead to abnormal weight gain. Tapeworm infections are rare in North America.
Hey, pause it. Pause it. Cortez, you need to go get checked, bro.
So you saying I gotta take worm because I eat a lot.
You gotta take word, Hebrew. Go get checked, bro. Ain't nothing to be embarrassed about.
But
then guess what? I'm gonna go get checked with you here because I got a gut too.
Go ahead, warrior. I ain't listening to him. Go ahead.
So we need to be vigilant at all times, follow proper hygiene practices, be mindful of our diets, and keep an eye on our health. But what if you got infected by something else, like cordyceps fungus? No problem. We have you covered right here on How to Survive.
What is that? What's that?
Tapeworm. Oh,
no, that fungus. Yeah.
I didn't mean to go back.
All right.
You did. You did that on purpose here.
All right, let me get through these last couple scripts.
All right.
All right.
Well, I got to show y'all this one. I got to show you this one. Hey,
I'm finna go.
Mike, you want some spaghetti? Hold on, we're gonna give you some spaghetti.
Well, y'all. No, wait.
We're going to the script. We're gonna give you some spaghetti. Mike, hold on. We can fix you a plate of spaghetti.
But yeah, for the ones that if you're still not convinced about what all we done brought out thus far, we done went to Genesis and walked it all the way down from the first dietary law that was given to Adam and Eve, which was seed, fruit, and vegetables being for meat. Then we walked it on down where he made a truce with man and a beast. Then meat became food for us and for the beast also. We proved that by scripture. Then we showed the difference between holy and unholy, clean and unclean, and why on the ark he made that separation. They came in twos and came in by sevens. We walked it all the way down. But this is for future prophecy. It hadn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. So Isaiah 65, 1-6, Hebrew.
I ain't sharing my screen. Hold on. Thought I was sharing my screen. I'm moving too fast. All right. You said 1 through what?
1 through 6.
Okay. I am salt of them that ask not for me. Okay. I am found of them that sought me not. I said, behold me unto a nation that was not called by my name. I have spread out my hands all day to a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. A people that provoketh me to anger continually to my face. Ooh, that's disrespect. That sacrifices in gardens and burneth incense upon the altars of brick, which remain among the graves, and lodge in the monuments, which eat swine's flesh and broth of abominable things in their vessels, which say, stand by thyself, come not near to me, for I am holier than thou. These are a smoke in my nose, a fire that burneth all the day. Behold, it is written before me, I will not keep silence, but I will recompense, even recompense into their bosom.
Woo, boy. He said that it was smoke. He want all the smoke when he come back. Hey, all right. Isaiah 66, 55. Isaiah 66, 15 to 18. When he talk about he gonna catch him under that tree, eating abominable things in that mouse and that swine. Go ahead.
15 and what?
15 through 18.
Okay. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire. All right. And with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. This hadn't happened yet.
Right.
If you say it happened, when did he plead with all flesh?
Right.
All right. 17, they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, says Yahweh. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations, to Tarshish, to Pur, to Lud, that draw the bow, to Tubal, to Javan, to the isles afar off, and have not heard my fame. Neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles.
All right. That's all I want in Hebrew. But you see, even they still, even in the end, they're gonna be saying they sanctify, and they still gonna be behind the tree trying to sneak and eat that abominable thing when them chariots come. He said, I will render my anger with fire. Meaning when he come, he ain't coming back playing.
Yeah.
But like we said earlier, all things was made good, but it was good for consumption though, or it's in its own purpose. Like certain things were made to eat, certain things were made not to eat. And that's why it's so important that we know the difference between the clean and unclean. Ezekiel 22 and 26, Hebrew.
Hold on. I'm going to read Acts chapter.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
10. Okay, hold on. Acts 10. Okay, hold on. You remember that when they were talking about, this is the script I twisted one time when they were telling me stop eating that stuff. Okay, remember Peter when he saw all them different animals?
Uh-huh.
You keep reading in chapter 11 to get the interpretation of this dream. But all right, let me see here. All right, hold on. All right, right here. This is Peter when he had a vision. All right, okay. I'm trying to find it. Okay. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour, and he became very hungry. and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance and saw heaven open and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it were been a great sheet knit at the four corners and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts and creeping things and fowls of the air. And there came a voice unto him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. See? All kind of animals. And in the vision, he said, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. All kind of four-footed beasts. But I'm going to show y'all something that people may not be privy to.
Man.
In the book of Enoch, chapter 85, he refers to people as different kind of beasts.
Break it out, Hebrew.
Right here. Look, after that I perceive, you have to read 85 and 86. This is Enoch. I perceive other large black cows, and behold, all of them changed their stalls and pastures, while their young began to lament one with another. So cows lament now. Cows lament. Okay. Again, I looked at my vision and surveyed heaven, and beheld, I saw many stars which ascended and projected themselves from heaven to where the first star was, and in the midst of those young ones, while the cows were with them, feeding in the midst of them. I looked at and observed them, and beheld, they all acted after the manner of horses. So now cows is acting like horses. Or is this comparing people changing? This is people group. And began to approach the young cows of all whom became pregnant, and brought forth elephants, camels, and asses. See, this is nature. This is nature, the nature of people.
Right.
See, and another thing, when you all this race mixing bring forth different mannerism and different people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just showing you in the book of Enoch, chapter 85 and 86, that the vision has an analysis of people with animalistic characteristics. All right. Okay. And at these, all the cows were alarmed and terrified when they began biting with their teeth, swallowing and striking with their horns. They began to devour the cows. And behold, all the children of the earth trembled, shook with terror at them, and suddenly fled away. But yeah, you keep reading, it's talking about what seemed to be like Joseph going into Egypt, and then Moses. Keep reading. I don't know where everybody's at, but it's right here somewhere. Joseph going into Egypt, and then Moses bringing the nation of Israel out of Egypt. He calling them wolves and stuff. But nevertheless, I'm showing you another biblical passage where it's referring to people as animals. So when you look in the book of Acts, chapter 10, when it's talking about animals, comparing them to people, you'll get a, I'm going to prove it again in chapter 11. But all right, rise, Peter, kill and eat. Let's go to chapter 13, the next chapter over, where it gives the interpretation of this dream. Hold on. Next chapter 11, verse 7. All right. And I heard a voice saying, this is the interpretation of the dream. Peter didn't go get no buzzard and start eating. He didn't get no elephant butt, elephant tusk. He didn't go get no calamari. He didn't get no sea roaches. He didn't get no cockroaches and start eating. He started witnessing to other nations.
Right. Make it plain for him,
This
Hebrew.
is the interpretation. It don't mean you can go eat what you want to eat.
Yes, right? Lord.
And I heard a voice saying unto me, Rise, Peter, slay and eat. But I said, Not so, Lord, for nothing common or unclean has at any time entered my mouth. You can read, right, go back to the chapter before. All right. But the voice answered me again from heaven, what Yah has clean, call not thou common. But this was done 3 times, and all were drawn up again into heaven. Okay, if the swine is clean, why is it full of worms? If the swine is clean, why does it love the mud and the carcasses and the feces and the urine? If he done cleaned it, this is not what it's talking about. This is talking about people. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see, where is this at? And the apostles and brethren that were in Judea heard that the Gentiles had also received, he had went and witnessed. Okay. And when Peter was coming to Jerusalem, they that were of circumcision contended. They had a problem with Peter talking with Gentiles. The interpretation of the dream was saying that the Most High had a remnant. If I'm wrong, correct me. This is the interpretation. So Peter didn't go eat buzzard butt. He didn't go eat buzzard gut, but he went to other people. All right, y'all see what it's saying? All right, that's what the dream meant. And then he's given the interpretation as to why he went to other people group. Let me keep reading. Have I lost you?
Nah, you good, Hebrew. I'm letting you get it in. Okay. I got let me know when you're done. So okay. I got 2 I'm gonna close it out on.
Okay, but the voice answered me again from heaven, but Yah has cleansed, cause not that common. I'm on this because this is the verse I used to. I said, no, that ain't what. No, the Bible says you eat what you want to. Right. And this was done. This is what I used to have trouble with. So I'm talking about myself.
Right.
And all were drawn up again into heaven, and behold, immediately there were 3 men already come up. They was already at his house. He just had a vision, and 3 men that came to the vision that come to his house. And immediately there were 3 men already coming to the house where I was sent from Caesarea unto me. And the Spirit bade me to go with them. Nothing doubted. Moreover, these 6 brethren accompanied me, and we entered into the man's house. And he showed us how he had seen an angel. So the angel sent them to go find Peter. And meanwhile, Peter having a vision about the people that's coming. He ain't having a vision about no pork chops, no ham hocks. He having a vision about the ministry.
Right. Yes, sir.
All right. And he showed us how he had seen an angel in his house, which stood and said unto him, send men to Joppa and call for Simon, whose surname is Peter. Who the angel instructed them. Where was it? Where was it at? The angel. No, and the Spirit. Okay, hold on. I just read it somewhere. Okay. And he showed us how he had seen an angel in his house, which stood and said unto him, send men to Joppa and call for Simon, whose surname is Peter. All right. So there y'all got that. Who shall tell thee words whereby thou and thy house shall be saved? There go the interpretation of the dream. And as I began to speak, the Holy Ghost fell on them and on us at the beginning. And then remembered I the word of Yahweh, how that he said, John indeed baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Spirit. All right. Now, where you want to go now?
Ezekiel 22 and 26.
Ezekiel 22 and 6.
22 and 26.
Okay. All right.
And the reason I want this read is because this is what our people that just refuse to go. They just want to go against the grain. Don't want to follow the dietary law. Don't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
Why is
this is what they have done.
Yeah. See another thing. That's why we see the average black person die younger than white people. I know we got racism, but you could eat your way around this medical racism if you eat according to the dietary law. Okay. Now, when the beasts kick in, you're not going to no hospital. So you might want to keep this in mind for you running around here eating everything. Okay, you might want to keep that in mind. You're not going to be able to just go at liberty to the hospital. You might want to keep that in mind. All right, you gonna read it, or you want me to read it?
I'll bring it up.
Okay.
All right. It says Ezekiel 22 and 26. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned mine holy things. They have put no difference between the holy and profane, Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean, and have hid their eyes from my Sabbath, and I am profaned among them. So that's what they doing. They ain't made no difference between that. They just living life, living it up, and they have violated his law and profaned everything holy.
Yeah.
And hid their face from the Sabbath. Don't even care about the Sabbath. They go to church on Sunday. They don't care. They don't care.
Even
But
people on the street,
go ahead, Hebrew. My bad.
Even people on the street know when so-called church folk is supposed to be clean.
Right.
They supposed to. That's what they said. Church folks supposed to be clean. Even they know there's a difference between, even though they might be out there on the street doing whatever, at least they honest, they doing their wide open. But the church folks ain't made no difference between holy and profane. No difference between unclean and clean. Ain't no difference.
No difference.
Go ahead, brother.
All right. And here go another proof of what they doing. Hebrews 10, 26 and 31. And I'll be done. I'll be out the way after this one, Hebrew.
I'm gonna show a couple videos. We're gonna wrap this up.
Okay. Mikael, you come on back up here, man. We ain't showing no more worms.
He probably in the chat. He said Hebrews 10.
Yeah, Hebrews 10. We're gonna pick it up at 26.
All right.
And this is what our people doing. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received knowledge of the truth. So this lesson have bought the truth. But if you sin willfully after this lesson, knowing that the worms in there, knowing is abominable, knowing it is forbidden, that's on you. You're gonna have to hold for it.
Yeah.
You got to hold for it now.
We just to show you the path. You got to walk it.
Right.
I can't walk it for you, and you can't walk it for me. They got to walk it themselves.
Right. We ain't trying to make nobody hold them hostage. You do what you do.
We ain't even telling them how. Sometimes, some people, we ain't telling what. We just showing you what. Hey, the message was just here.
Right.
And while I was putting this video together, certain videos about eating and health kept popping up. I'm like, I'm on the right path. But just stuff like that. But go ahead.
I like our elders in Memphis say, we just reading book.
Read book.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. For if we sin willfully after that, we have received the knowledge of the truth. There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins. So
sacrifice on the ground.
That is.
You done throw the sacrifice over back.
Yeah. But a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversary. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Ooh. Man, hey, that's heavy, but let me go on. Yeah. Oh, how much sore punishment? Suppose he be thought worthy, who has trodden under the foot of the Son of God and has counted the blood of the covenant, wherewith he was sanctified, an unholy thing, and had done despite unto the Spirit of grace. For we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me, I will recompense. I will recompense. I will recompense, said the Lord. And again, thus the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Hallelujah.
Yeah, very fearful.
Yeah.
We trying to use fear in a different way to lead you to the proper way.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's all I got, Hebrew.
Let me go back over here. Let me empty the clip. Hold on. I got to show y'all this one.
Go ahead. Go on and finish them off. Like on Mortal Kombat, finish her.
Yeah, that's just an article. Let me close this out. Let me show y'all this one. Oh yeah, I got to show y'all some herbs, some remedies. Let me do this. Let me show the video, then I'll give y'all some remedies. All right, y'all ready? Put your mouthpiece in. Finna hit y'all. Put your mouthpiece in. Hold on, get the volume going.
Turn off now. So what we have here is some medical footage of a surgery.
This game, you're not ready.
Of some parasitic worms being pulled out of a patient's intestines, colon, etc. So this patient obviously survived, had the worms removed, no problems, everyone's happy, no worries, just medical footage. So here we have a surgery practice where a patient was complaining of intestinal bloating, and we'll soon find out why. So maybe you want to turn off now if you don't like the medical footage. So we have here here we go. Now that's not
spaghetti. That's not spaghetti.
Spaghetti, you can see the worms. And it could be a tapeworm, pinworm, fishworm, pigworm. Now people ask me, Harley, how do you get these in your body? Well, these are contracted from eating meat, fish, dairy, eggs, etc. Now, it's medical fact, biological fact that these worms must have meat or dairy or whey protein, etc. to eat. These worms cannot live on plant-based material. That's why you find them in the cats and dogs and in today's livestock that gets fed meat as well.
Look at that.
I ain't eating no more spaghetti, man. Yeah. I'm done eating spaghetti.
No, man, that ain't spaghetti.
Yeah, come on, warrior. Why you do that to me?
Man, look, I eat green spaghetti, plant-based spaghetti. You hear what he said though? A meat fast. Do a meat fast.
That's what I'm finna do.
Yeah, do a meat fast. Let me run it back.
I'm gonna try to do it for about a week. Number vegetables and fruit.
Yeah.
Or dairy or etc. Contracted from eating meat, fish, dairy, eggs, etc. Now, it's medical fact, biological fact that these worms must have meat or dairy or whey protein, etc. to.
I can answer that question, child of light of the Most High. Stuff like this helped me make my mind up, man. I don't want nothing to do with no swine.
Right.
That helped me quit.
I know you're right.
And just the thought of something crawling around in my darn head. Just the thought of something wiggling around in my head. Come on, think about it. He told you to leave it alone. That's what he said. Not only that, he gave you some herbs to help kill this stuff. But all right, I can answer that for you.
Eat. These worms cannot live on plant-based material. That's why you find them in the cats and dogs and in today's livestock that gets fed meat as well. So it's pretty amazing stuff, isn't it? Now, here's the questions we want to discuss down below. We're having a discussion here, so people get educated. We're not designed to eat that much meat, are we? We're fruit eaters. That's why we don't produce vitamin C, blah, blah, blah.
That go right back to the beginning of the lesson, Cortez. The Most High, he created us and told us to eat plants.
Right.
And in the book of Revelation, when this new world is created, we going right back to plant eating in Revelation. So he telling the truth right here.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a meat eater.
We're not designed to eat that much meat, are we? We're fruit eaters. That's why we don't produce vitamin C, blah, blah, blah. But if you've got that much meat in your diet, in your colon, then a lot of biologists say that the worm's role is to help reduce all the toxins that the meat rotting in your intestines, in your colon is having on your body. So the worms.
But think about that. He said the worms are to help eating up the rotten flesh. You know what came to my mind, Cortez? That's what maggots do. They eat up the rotten flesh.
Right,
so
man.
A lot of rotten flesh in your intestine. So you got these worms that help eat up the rotten flesh like maggots. Woo!
And then you got to think about it, Hebrew. Now this right here, what was kind of pushing me to become a vegan.
Yeah.
Like how the meat your body don't break all that meat down, so it just sits and rot. And that's why when you have a bowel movement or you pass gas, it's so foul. It's foul because you passing rotted out meat.
And I can testify to that because when I
And
eat,
and when you eat fruit and vegetables, you can have a bowel movement, man. You don't smell nothing.
So no, I can testify to that.
I know. I done did it myself, Hebrew. That's why I know. That's why I can sit here and say that because I tried it out myself. I said, nah, a bowel movement gonna be a bowel movement. It's gonna have a smell regardless of what you eat. No, I was wrong. When you eating meat, yeah, it's foul. You don't even want to sit up in there by yourself.
I sure don't.
But when you eating vegetables and fruit, man, you won't smell nothing. Real talk.
Yep.
But go ahead, Hebrew.
Okay.
Sort of clean up the garbage, a bit like maggots cleaning up a dead animal on the side of the road. So if you have dead animals in your colon, in your intestine, aka meat, fish, eggs, dairy, whatever, you have that in your colon putrefying. Look up putrescine, very toxic and promote colon cancer. But anyway, we'll get that in another video. So if you have all these putrescines, all these toxins and dead roadkill in your stomach, then some biologists say the worms actually help clean that up so they can have a beneficial effect. So it's interesting. So it looks really gross, but it could be really good for you. If you're eating a lot of meat, then who knows, maybe having 10 pounds of meatworm in your gut is actually a good thing. So I don't know, but discuss it, share it. What do you think? Is it healthy to eat that much meat? Is it healthy to have 10 pounds of meatworm in your gut? Can you live on plant foods? Discuss down below. Thanks for watching.
All praise, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, Hebrew. That's all I got, man.
Okay, that's his page, I guess.
But that dude was he was spot on though.
Yeah. We're gonna give you some remedy. Let me see what this. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna just go back. Hold on. Trying to send me somewhere else. Let me just turmeric. See that? Yeah. And garlic, turmeric. This here good for viruses too. Papaya seeds. You can do a quick type it in. Pineapples. Me and my wife, we eat that regular. I ain't heard of that golden. What is it, golden seal? I heard of that, but I've heard of that when people were taking drugs.
Right. Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Pomegranate. It's some more stuff. That ain't all of it. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me type this video. Let me show this video. See what it's gonna do. Just let that play. You can nutmeg. Y'all see what it's saying? What you do, you put a whole bunch of stuff and then you see what you got to see what you can get your hands on. You're trying to get y'all a way out. You need to know in case you get some of these things, or you got to know somebody that got them. You need to know something.
Right. Good looking out. Good looking out, Hebrew.
See, there go another reference to papaya. See, that's another reference. Papaya seeds. See, the Most High got it figured out. Ain't nothing caught the Most High off guard. That green tea, yeah, that's good for viruses too. Yeah.
Hey, what do that dragon fruit taste like? I never ate that dragon fruit. What it tastes like?
See? All right. Took that music off. Let me
What it
see.
tastes like, y'all in the chat? That dragon fruit.
So y'all just do a quick search. Look. Holistic remedy for worms. You type that in and look around. Y'all see it at the top there? Yeah. We got to give y'all some solutions, not just problems. You need to know how to get rid of it. But don't play with the Most High. Think you just going to have your pork and just think you're going to run over here and get this.
Right. We always give them a way out, though. We always give them a way out.
And if you need help, you'll be better off asking the Most High to help you. You'll be better off asking the Most High to help you 1,000 times than to play games. Think you're going to play games with the Most High.
Right.
You'll be better off. People want to play games. Don't play games now. Let me show something else.
Might get that head hit.
Let me see.
Hey, you don't want that head hit by the Most High.
We'll show y'all some stuff. Pumpkin seed, raw carrots, garlic. That garlic keep popping up. That bitter gourds keep popping up. Coconut oil. They keep popping up. You keep seeing stuff over and over. Okay. But y'all, yeah, man, we eat this regular, especially in the wintertime. Especially in the wintertime. Yep. All right. Let me see. Let me go to the Bible right quick. Leaves of the trees for the healing of the nation.
Appreciate that, Spirit and Truth.
Back in the book of Revelation. Revelation 22:2. In the midst of the street of it, on the other side of the river, was the tree of life. The tree of life was in Genesis. Yep, that black seed oil too. Yep, I drank that stuff. Boy, that stuff is strong. But I finally got used to it. That sea moss. Yep. Y'all on it. But right here, the tree of life was in Genesis. Now it's right back in Revelation after everything been destroyed and rebuilt. All right. The tree of life, which bare 12 manners of fruits and yielded her fruit every month. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation. There you go, right back to plants. What was that? Ecclesiasticus 38:4 or 30:4?
I think so, Hebrew.
You know where it's at, Cortez?
No, not right off the top of my head. I don't, Hebrew.
It must be done. Let me see. Ecclesiasticus, Sirach 38:4. Look here. Sirach 38:4. Yahuwah created medicines from the earth, and a sensible man or woman will not despise them. He didn't create Walgreens from the earth. He didn't create CVS from the earth. He didn't create Pfizer from the earth. He didn't create Moderna from the earth. He created medicines from the earth. In the beginning, right back to the plants. Okay? What was that other verse?
Hey, stay right there.
Jubilees chapter 10.
Go ahead.
Jubilees 10.
Bang on them. Bang on them, boy, y'all.
Let me see here. Yeah, Jubilees 10. Hold on. I'm trying to better. Well, this'll do. Okay, Yahweh. Let's see here. He put it in a book. Y'all remember this? Look. And we explained to Noah all the medicines of their diseases, together with their seduction, how he might heal them with the herbs of the earth. Jubilees chapter 10, 13. And Noah wrote down all things in a book as we instructed him concerning every kind of medicine. Thus, the evil spirits were precluded from hurting the sons of Noah. And he gave all that he had written to Shem, his eldest son, for he loved him exceedingly above all his sons. So the angels gave Noah a book, and Noah passed it down to Shem. They explained everything to Noah, and Noah wrote it down. And Noah passed the book down to Shem. So, us being the biblical Israelites descending of Shem, the Most High has already planted a seed. A lot of y'all already know our people were natural healers. The slave master would go to our people when they got sick.
Yep.
So it's in us, some of us. Okay?
That's why we got. That's why we got
to live right, though.
That's why we. That's why we got.
You can also do this.
Go ahead. I was going to say that's why we got that distinctive marker on our DNA.
You can also do this.
Can you hear me?
These books here. Get you some of these. Me and my wife got this one. Gonna need to get some more. So you get you some of these while you can. All right? We ain't gonna just give you no problems. We're gonna give you solutions. We love y'all, fam.
Can you hear me, Hebrew?
Love y'all. All right. Cortez, you got anything you want to say?
Can you hear me?
You see some of y'all comments.
Can you hear me, Hebrew?
You on mute, brother. Brother, you on mute.
Can y'all hear me in the chat?
Black seed oil. Let me show y'all some benefits of black seed oil, because that is a real good one. They might hit this one, but
can y'all hear me in the chat?
When I go talk like this, they usually take a video down. But you can go right back to Rumble. All these other, you can go to BitChute, or you can go to Brighteon. It'll be over here. As soon as I get through over here, I'm gonna upload all the videos. They're gonna be on both of these platforms. They're either gonna be on they're gonna be on both of them. As soon as I get through here, I'm gonna put all the videos. So if YouTube take it down, the videos will be over here. The videos will be over here. And they'll be over here. I'm telling y'all where to go. I ain't worried about it. Let them hit. All right? Now, let's look up the benefits of black seed oil. Like, I ain't going to tell my people what's up. Whatever the Satan is doing, we do the opposite. Satan wants us dead, so our job is to help us survive. That's our job. Excuse me, y'all. 14 benefits. Oh, I'm muted. I am muted, ain't I? Hold on. Hold on. I know how to fix this. Hold on. Oh, okay. Now I got another computer. I got confused. Okay. 14 benefits of black seed oil. Where is it at? Okay. How many black folks it had their limbs cut off from diabetes? Huh? I mean, we're gonna slow roll this. If I got to click 20 times. High blood pressure. I used to have high blood pressure. Notice I said I used to have high blood pressure. Was eating a bunch of junk food, what it was doing. Working hard and eating junk. Your body wasn't created to eat junk. I mean, I was working hard, eating junk. Couldn't remember nothing, couldn't focus. Arthritis, look at that. Boy, that's a bad case. That's a bad case of arthritis. Yeah, let's journey together. Okay. Nasal sinuses. Okay, so I just learned something. Every now and then y'all hear me sniffing. Okay. I just learned something. Let me get some more of that. Yep, that turmeric, help fights cancer. Okay. Liver. You need your liver to detoxify. Well, as a matter of fact, you need all of it. I'm just going through it. Okay. I'm just going through it. See, y'all, if y'all want to find this article, all you got to do is type in this. Simply Healthy Today, and type that title in. It's going to bring you right to this. Okay? Health benefits of black seed oil. Oh, yeah. You right on it, Spirit of Truth TV. You sure right. Weight loss. Yeah, I can use a little bit more of that. Skin protection. Some people need it more than others, but yeah, all of us need skin protection. All right. Healthy hair. Healthy hair. Infections. Let me see. Many different superbugs, viruses and stuff. Monkeypox. Yeah, y'all subscribe to Rumble. I can't talk like this over here. Y'all got to get used to coming over here. A good minute of y'all showed up tonight. Praise y'all. All right. Okay. There's news about superbug causing all sorts of infections and illnesses that are difficult to cure or get rid of. We just showed you in the Bible what the Most High gave us. We need to learn. We ain't gonna have no choice but to trust Him, because it's either gonna be that or the beast that don't cure nothing. Notice they practice medicine. They ain't perfected it yet. Every time you take something, it's causing another illness. That's not no cure. But all right, let me move on. They practice in sorcery. That's what they practice. Fertility. Okay. I got 3 more. Cholesterol. Anxiety. Yeah, it's easy to get anxiety, have anxiety. And I do notice since I started eating better, I can't think. I don't get worked up easy. How about that? I don't get worked up easy. And I used to, my mind, man, I could go from 0 to 100. Oh, he's trying to get back in. Okay. All right.
Appreciate it, Hebrew. Appreciate it. Can you hear me?
Indigestion. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of the food we eat mess up our digestion. Then when it mess up the digestion, it mess up your immune, which messes up your hormones. Yeah. If you eat better, you'll be able to, stuff that used to bother you, you'll be like, man, why that stuff? Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen. Oh, Cortez knocked me off. That's what happened. The last one was anxiety. But yes, sir. You got anything else, Cortez, before we head out?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Cortez, you on mute. Hebrew.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I can now. Crystal now.
All right. I got Ecclesiasticus 32 and 24.
Okay, 32 and 24.
Yeah, we got to take heed to everything that's been said thus far, even with the videos, because, bro, you brought out a lot of helpful stuff in these videos, man, a lot of awareness, and especially right at the end when you were showing us the herbs to help us get rid of stuff and how to take better care of ourselves. Yep. But the key thing, we got to take heed. Our people don't know how to take heed. We're here, but we'll carry on as usual.
Yeah.
But we got to stop and take heed. But bring that Ecclesiasticus 32 and 24, and I'm done, Hebrew.
Okay. He who will... Oh, I ain't sharing my screen. Hold on. Get it together. Okay, hold on. Ecclesiasticus. All right, he who believes the law gives heed to the commandments, and he who trusts Yahweh will not suffer loss. And that's
all praises, hallelujah.
So, yeah, that's pretty good too, that elderberry. All right, family. Glad y'all could make it. We got out to a bad, I ain't gonna say a bad start, but I'll say a slow start. But we show y'all this not to frighten y'all. I'm gonna try from now on, like if I do something like this, I'm gonna try to come up with some solution. We got enough fear running around. We got enough lack of knowledge. But yeah. All right, family. We love y'all. And who y'all said free is free indeed.
Yes, sir.
Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom! Unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price, I don't think they know. Freedom! Come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true. Freedom! When you come under the blood, tell me, are you free? Are you really at liberty? Do you really truly have peace? Or are you in denial? Living in the seat underneath all them fake smiles. Wonder why you keep having trials. Drowning in your debt as it piles. Wonder where my God at? I've been praying, but for some reason things ain't changing. So you gotta ask yourself, is that freedom? Wondering if he gon' come when you really need him? If it's a question, then you ain't been free. I suggest you pick the book up and read. I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. I rebuke the devil who weakens me. See, the law just gives you the keys. It's your faith that truly sets you free. Freedom! Through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom! Unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price, I don't think they know. Freedom! Come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true. Freedom! When you come under the blood. Now when I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now when I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now when I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. When I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. Now when I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. When I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises.
Yeshua answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed.
Only through the sun we free. That's why we pray without ceasing, constantly. That's how you get your mind right. Trust that. And in the midst of all the chaos, he gon' have your back. He gon' send a comforter just like he said he would. You just profess it out your mouth and don't have a doubt. We gotta walk like him if we wanna be free. Get rid of pride and believe in Messiah, you'll see. Freedom! Through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom! Unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price, I don't think they know. Freedom! Come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true. Freedom! When you come under the blood. Freedom! Through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom! Unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price, I don't think they know. Freedom! Come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true. Freedom! When you come under the blood.